Hi kids, it's me, Miss Nia, back with another Pick Up STEAM Library Bite here at Vestavia Hills Public Library. Now today's theme is Alkaseltzer. So we're going to be doing 4 different fun experiments involving this super cool chemical. So Alkaseltzer is made up of sodium bicarbonate, which is essentially baking soda, and citric acid. Now when you mix Alkaseltzer with different chemicals, you get different reactions. So we're going to start with a really simple one. I'm sure you've done it at home, probably with baking soda and vinegar, but you can do the same thing with Alkaseltzer. So first, you're going to need an empty water bottle, a balloon, an Alkaseltzer, and some water. So what you're going to do first is you're going to fill up your water bottle a little more than halfway. Chugga, 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 chugga. There we go. Next, you are going to drop in, for the best results, it's best to drop in 1 to 2, I found, gets the best results with this experiment. Make sure you got some adult supervision, because again, we're dealing with chemicals, guys, so we want to be careful. All right, so you're going to quickly drop in your Alkaseltzer tablets, quick. And then you're going to take your balloon and cover up the mouth of your bottle, and let's see what happens. Oh, what's happening? Our balloon is filling up, and do you know why that is? So when the water and that sodium bicarbonate and the Alkaseltzer mix, they create a gas called carbon dioxide, and that gas in this bottle has nowhere to go, so it slowly fills the balloon up as it rises. Our balloon is very happy to be filled with gas today. Me, not so much, but. And you can play around with a bunch of different combinations of Alkaseltzer. I only put 2 just to demonstrate, but you can do 3, 4, 5, however many you want to get your balloon as big as you like. Wasn't that simple? All right. For this next Alkaseltzer experiment, we're going to make our own lava lamps. Cool, right? Now, most of you might not know what a lava lamp is. It's probably way before your time, but back in the 70s, it was the groovy thing to have in your house. Now, real lava lamps were plugged up and were hot and definitely way more complicated than what we're doing today. But we're going to make something very similar just to demonstrate differences in liquids and chemicals and how they react together. So, first, you'll need some vegetable oil. You'll also need water, 1 Alkaseltzer tablet, and some food coloring. So for step 1, you are going to fill a glass or plastic, if that's what you have at home, water bottle, about 2/3 of the way full with vegetable oil. That's a lot of oil, right? Alrighty. Next, you're going to fill it the rest of the way with some water. What do we notice that's happening with this oil and water? The water sank to the bottom. Now that's because different liquids have different density, or they have different weights, essentially. They also have different viscosity, which is thickness, and if you notice, oil is definitely thicker than water, but water weighs way more than oil does. Now, next, you're gonna put in a couple of drops of your favorite color food coloring. I thought purple would look really good for this experiment. Now, what do we notice about the food coloring droplets? Looks like they too are denser or way more than vegetable oil does. Now comes the fun part. You are going to drop 1 Alkaseltzer tablet into your bottle, and we're going to see what happens when we do that. All right, now as you can see, it didn't react to the oil, but once it hit that water, that Alkaseltzer starts to bubble. What's happening to the food coloring? It's mixing with the water, it's rising up with those carbon dioxide gas bubbles that are going up through the oil, then being weighted down by the oil trapped in the bubbles and coming back down, then rising back up. Fun, right? So you learned a couple of things today. You learned about viscosity, which is the thickness of a liquid, and density, which is the weight of a liquid. And you made a super fun, super pretty lava lamp at home. Good job to you. That is such a pretty purple, isn't it? All right. I think we're ready to move on to our next experiment, guys. All right, guys, on to our next Alkaseltzer experiment. I call this one the Alkaseltzer bag bomb. Ooh, bomb, that's a fun word, right? So you're just gonna need a few simple materials, a Ziploc bag. I've drawn a silly face on mine. 3 Alkaseltzer tablets, and some water. Now this experiment can get messy. You're gonna need some paper towels on hand for cleanup. And I suggest either doing this outside, maybe on the porch or your patio, or if you're gonna do it in the house, make sure you do it over a surface that's really easy to clean up. Because science can get messy sometimes, guys. All right, so step 1, you're gonna fill your Ziploc bag about 1/4 of the way full of water. Let's see. Like so. Now this part's important to make sure we've got a grown-up helping us because this is a very, very careful part of the experiment. You're gonna take 3 Alka-Seltzer tablets and just hold them in the corner of your Ziploc bag. Now, as you carefully seal the bag, you wanna make sure the bag is all the way sealed. Now if you got it all sealed, then you let go of your tablet. Switch them around a little bit in your bag, and let's see what happens. Now remember, Alka-Seltzer, which is made of that sodium bicarbonate, once it combines with water, releases a gas, that carbon dioxide, and that gas stuck in the Ziploc bag doesn't have anywhere to go. So what is it gonna do to our silly face bag? Let's see if he's still silly by the end of this experiment. As you can see, our bag is slowly filling up. Miss Nia's gonna jostle it and mess with it. Uh-oh, I wonder what's gonna happen if it gets too full. He might just tip over. Oh, he is super full to the max. Miss Nia is almost a little afraid to be too near him. So guys, make sure you're not standing in front of the opening of your bag, just in case our bomb lives up to its name and decides to explode. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Now make sure you got your paper towels for easy cleanup. Wow. As you can see, my bag burst all the way open. Bomb it was. All right, so on to our next experiment. I hope you had fun with that one. Okay, guys, this is our 4th and last Alka-Seltzer experiment today. We are going to make Alka-Seltzer rockets. I know, right? Miss Nia loves to just explode things and make messes, doesn't she? So, what you're gonna need for this experiment is a canister. Now, if you do not have one of these filled canisters like Miss Nia has, which I got on Amazon, you can go in Dollar Tree. They also have something similar there, or you can use an Easter egg for this as well, as long as you have something to stand it on and make sure it stays steady. Now, it is very, very important that you have adult supervision for this because these rockets can shoot up super fast or they might only bloop, but you never know what happens with chemical reactions, so we're gonna make sure we've got adult supervision, and if you got some safety goggles, it wouldn't hurt to wear those as well. Now, to do our rockets, you're gonna take your canister and you're gonna fill it about 2/3 of the way full of water. Now, this next step is super important, guys. You have to be fast, like super, super fast. Like I need you to be the Flash when you do this, okay? So you're gonna drop your Alka-Seltzer, which you're gonna need just about 1/4, as you can see that size Miss Nia's got. Drop it quickly into your canister. You're gonna put the top on, flip it upside down, and stand way back, because that rocket is gonna shoot up in the air and you don't want it to shoot you in the face. All right. Quickly. Miss Nia's gonna stand back. It might go high, it might go low. I hope you had fun with Miss Nia today, fooling around with Alka-Seltzer. Feel free to experiment with different amounts of water, different amounts of oil, different amounts of Alka-Seltzer, and I hope you have safe fun at home with your parents. See you next time.